everyone. Welcome to the online version of Chamber 101. My name is Lane Manson, and I am the Membership Director for the Brookings Area Chamber of Commerce. The purpose of this video is to provide a quick overview of our Brookings, South Dakota Chamber. I did include my contact information at the end. I can't tell you everything we do in a quick video, and I do love to chat. So I encourage you to write down that contact information at the end. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if you come up with any questions. So we'll get started here with a brief outline of what we're going to cover today. First things first, what is a chamber? What do we do? Next, we'll look at our staff, our board of directors. We're going to look at 2023 member benefits. What are they? How do you use them? We'll look at our committees, our signature events, and then I'll end with that contact information I mentioned. All right, so first things first, what we are. We are a private nonprofit. We are not a government organization. We are also a dues-based organization. The majority of our funding comes from member dues. And who are our members? They are businesses. We do work closely with these partner agencies and others. Notable partners include the City of Brookings, Visit Brookings, that's our Convention and Visitors Bureau, and then the Brookings Economic Development Corporation, which is located over in Research Park. So what do we do? You will see PACE, promote, advocate, connect, enrich on a lot of our materials. That is our mission. Promote, we promote member businesses. Just for example, in 2022 alone, our online business directory had over 95,000 clicks. We promote the Brookings area community. We want businesses to know that this region is a business-friendly climate. We promote the programming and events that our committees put on. We'll get into those in a little bit. Advocate. This one is so important. Like I just said, the chamber has a voice with these agencies. We are the voice of business with these groups and many others. We also have a paid lobbyist in peer every legislative session. I'll talk about that a little bit later. We advocate for businesses in the Brookings area. Connect. We connect ideas, we connect businesses, we connect residents, we connect consumers. A lot of folks come to us with ideas and we're good at saying, you know what? So-and-so over here has the same idea. Just finding these natural connections in the community. We talk about this a lot. We do more together than we can on our own. And the chamber really is the voice. We have about 500 members and about 18,000 residents are employees of chamber members. We have a strong voice for these folks in the Brookings area. And this last letter here, E for enrich, we enrich the business community and we also enrich the Brookings community in general. We want this to be a fun place to live, stay, and work. We're very interested in workforce retention. One great way we enrich the community is downtown at sundown. That's a great program. I'll get into that in a little bit. All right, so here's our staff. Kelsey is our president and CEO. We have myself, we have Casey, he is a recent SDSU grad, he's our outreach coordinator. We have Andrea Fox Mosier, she is our operations coordinator. We have Cindy Fennig, she is partially retired. We're so glad we still have Cindy, she's working for us at a distance. And then we're also lucky to have two great SDSU interns this year as well. Next up is our board of directors. Hopefully you see some familiar faces on here. The board helps provide resources for us, guidance, suggestions. We're lucky to have a great board of directors here at the chamber. All right, so this is the meat and potatoes of our 2023 membership benefit levels. Up here along the top, you'll see the yearly rate in bold. Renewals start in January, but if you're a new business and it's July and you're wondering about joining, we do prorate these amounts throughout the year. Again, don't hesitate to contact me, ask what the current prorated amount is. But we did break down these monthly rates you can see here, just to give you an idea of the investment that your business would be making every month. All right, so let's start here in this connect column. First thing up is that business directory and visitor guide listing. This is a powerful tool. It is less than $1 per day at this level to have your name in these two places. Like I mentioned earlier, that business directory had about 95,000 clicks last year. We regularly see members who show up in over 1,000 search results a year. A passive way to get your name out there in front of a new audience. We know our business owners are busy. This does not take any more of your time. Same with the visitor guide listing. We print about 10,000 copies a year. Direct business referrals. If someone calls us up and says, who do you recommend for insurance? We will go into that business directory. We will pull a list of insurance agents and we will give that list. This is a great way we promote just only our members. Advocacy and support from the chamber. Again, we have that voice at the table with many organizations, many government organizations, but we also do have a paid lobbyist and peer every legislative session. It's not realistic for every single one of our member businesses to pay their own lobbyist, so let us do that for you. Again, great example of doing more together than we can alone. He's a resource for our business owners. I encourage you to hop on his weekly Zooms during the legislative session. Let him know what you think about bills, ask him questions about bills that are coming up that could impact your business. Member pricing at chamber events for all employees. We have a variety of chamber hosted events. Some are free, some are paid. If there's a paid event, any employee of a chamber business is eligible for a reduced ticket. Committee participation. We'll cover all our committees here in a bit, but a baseline requirement for anyone to serve on a committee is that they must work for a chamber member. Business notary and certificate of origin services. These are free for our members. Stop into the office during our normal business hours and we will get you squared away. Use of the chamber meeting space. I am actually sitting in this room right now. Rental of this room is included in your membership. Great option if you don't have a brick and mortar in Brookings, or you have a shop and you maybe want to host clients somewhere else. Ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings. A super fun way to celebrate not only new businesses, but also maybe a milestone anniversary for an established business, a renovation, a new location, a fun way to put your business in the public eye here in Brookings, get the spotlight on what you're doing. Opportunity to enroll in Chamber Bucks. What are Chamber Bucks? This is a super great program. It's new to us. We have about 50 retailers enrolled right now. If someone gives Chamber Bucks, let's say as a gift, it's essentially like giving a Visa gift card, but you know your money's going to stay local at one of those 50 retailers. So it's a great way to give people some flexibility, but know that your dollars are staying in the Brookings area. Great option. We're a university town, right? If parents want to give their students a gift, great option around the holidays for employers. Give your employees some Chamber Bucks and know that you're supporting other local businesses. Again, this is all included at less than $1 per day. This next level here, partner, $700 a year. The first additional benefit that you'll see here is an enhanced website listing. What does that mean? Again, our online directory sees a lot of traffic. With this enhanced website listing, you get additional features. We can add photos, videos. We can add more specific contact information for your company, more text, some other neat things there. Again, this is passive. Get it set up and then it doesn't eat up any more of your time. This membership mailing address list, great if you're going to do a bulk mailer. Additional business memberships. You can see this number go up as you move across the membership levels here. If you own one or more businesses, I strongly encourage you to consider this. Each business would have their own standalone membership and page in our business directory. Chamber hosted event tickets. Again, some of our events are free, some are paid. These events are a great way to boost morale with your staff and to invest in their professional development. I encourage employers, send your folks to our events. You're going to show them that you care. You're going to show them you're investing in them. If you already know for a fact, there's X, Y, and Z this upcoming year I want to send my employees to, we can get these tickets bundled into your membership. The marketing flex dollars and sponsorship flex dollars, again, the further you go to the right here, the more that money gets bundled in. We have many folks who know every year, I want to sponsor Downtown at Sundown, or they know, I want to sponsor women in leadership. If you already know you're going to sponsor, look at some of these membership packages. That money is built in for you to use up. Even these marketing flex dollars here, just as an example, it costs $200 to have an ad in our weekly chamber chat newsletter. We have an open rate of 30% on that newsletter, which is high in the industry, and it's actually been steadily growing. So we're excited about that. but get your name out there in front of a new audience. All right, the golf tournament. We do a golf tournament in Brookings every year, and we do one in Volga. The only way to guarantee your business can have a team is to be at one of these levels here. If space allows, we do open up outside registration, but this is a $600 value right here. Leadership Brookings. I'll get into that a little bit later here as well, but great way to invest in an up and coming leader in your company. This is an $800 value. You can get it bundled in at these levels here. Banner recognition at events. We have big, tall banners that we put up at all of our events with our main sponsor logos on them. This is a great way to publicly show that you support the community, you support the work we're doing. Same with these two benefits here. Another way to get your name out there and just very publicly show your support for the chamber. These levels can be customized to some extent. That's what I'm here for. I'm a resource. Just contact me if you want to learn more about that. Next, what you'll see here, this connects level, everything involved here. We offer it to nonprofits and individuals for only $125 a year. So again, contact me to see if you're eligible for this option if you think you are. All right, our committees, a lot of fun stuff happening on this page. Business Resource, they do what we call Lunch and Learn and Breakfast Bites. These are programs where attendees can get free food, but also get some resources on timely topics. We just did one on goal setting and strategic planning. We have one coming up on communication in the workplace. I encourage you, send your employees to these. This is an awesome resource for our business members. Connect Brookings. This one has 3 different arms. One of them is young professionals. One of them is our new resident welcome program. We're excited to get that launched. Hopefully that will act as a nice workforce retention tool. And then the third arm is SDSU students. We are trying to get students off of campus and get them a bit more plugged into the community. Again, workforce retention is one of the main goals for that. We hear from business owners all the time that they're having workforce issues. So we're hopeful that this will address that need and stop that brain drain here in Brookings. Chamber ambassadors. These folks are our face. They're the face of the chamber out in the community. You'll see them at ribbon cuttings. You'll see them visiting businesses. If you are interested in becoming a chamber ambassador, I am the contact for that. Again, my contact information is at the end of this video. Women in leadership. This group puts on a wonderful luncheon series every year. They have inspirational speakers, motivational speakers. They have a half-day summit. The 2023 half-day summit is coming up in October. This is a great way to invest in your employees. Give them time during the day to come to this and send them to these events. And they get lunch out of it, which is always a bonus. Our Ag Relations Committee does some fun stuff. They do the Feed the Farmer program every spring during planting and every fall during harvest. They bring hot meals to farmers out in the fields. They do an annual banquet as a scholarship fundraiser. We were just able to award a record number of scholarships. So that was super awesome. Public affairs, they are involved in the Brookings SDSU Day at the Capitol. They put on our candidate forums during election season, and they put together our legislative update luncheons. Military affairs, they do an awesome Veterans Day program for us. And they also help with our Veteran Banner Project. That's where we have banners with pictures of veterans lining 6th Street, that main road through town. And then our Volga Business Network. Volga is located about 5 miles west of Brookings. It is a rapidly growing city. We're so excited to be plugged in there. We work closely with the city of Volga government. And this committee has a hand in all of our fun events that happen over there in Volga. Again, if you want to be on a committee, the baseline requirement is that you must be working for a chamber member. Some committees have membership caps or have an application process. But again, baseline requirement is that you must be employed by a chamber member. All right, some of our signature events. We do many events throughout the year, many more than you'll see here, or I can mention. Some are free, some are paid. These are some of our highlights. Leadership Brookings. I am actually part of the 2023 cohort myself. This is an awesome leadership preparation program. This, again, great way to invest in your employees. Leadership Brookings participants meet 1 day a month during the school year. They hear from speakers on leadership, on communication. They tour local industry. They go to the Brookings SDSU Day at the Capitol. Great program right here. Veterans Day program, just mentioned that is sponsored by our Military Affairs Committee. These legislative forums, I highly encourage anyone to come to these. Great way to talk to local elected officials. Get some face-to-face time and let them know what you think. Annual celebration, you may have also heard of this as Taste of Brookings. This is our annual meeting. We love it. It is a great chance to highlight all of our successes and positive stories from the past year. Just let the general public know the work that we have going on, what's coming up. We also highlight local restaurants. So they prepare small plates, they prepare desserts. Attendees get to sample all of them and vote on their favorites. This is a super fun evening here. Brookings SDSU Day at the Capitol. Again, doing more together than we can apart. This is unique. Not many cities in Brookings, not many cities in South Dakota have a program like this. We're one of the only ones, if not the only. And we work closely with SDSU and the Brookings Economic Development Corporation to coordinate this. But we go to appear during the legislative session. The legislators look forward to us coming. They know we're coming because we have SDSU ice cream. And it's just a great chance to get face-to-face time with elected officials in the state, learn how the system works, learn how to be effective in that lawmaking system. And you get some free food and drinks out of it as well. Downtown at Sundown, this is a super fun event. Again, trying to make Brookings a fun place to stay, live, and play. We close down Main Street. We have live music. We have kids activities. We have food vendors, retail vendors. Let me know if you want to get involved with this. And then this is our golf tournament that we have over in Brookings. Super fun day, great excuse to get out of the office and network with some other chamber members, and a great fundraiser for the chamber as well. All right. Again, here's my contact information as promised. You can call me, you can email me. If you're an online type of person, you can go to this URL and book something with me online. I tell people I'm here to be a resource for our members. So don't hesitate to contact me. Maybe you have a lot of questions after you watch this video. You want to learn more about a certain committee or event. Again, I'm here to be a resource, so just reach out and we can chat about your questions, chat about membership, and we'll get you squared away. Thanks for watching.